Gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back in Command & Conquer Zero, our 1.6 Community Patch World Championship between Tod.Extinction as our pink China tank
and Hodor down the bottom as our green GLA Demolition.
On melting snow, once again a map we are seeing a lot recently, and the reason why is because it is the first map of the fixed map rotation for the group stage of the World Championship Finals. So basically the first round is always melting snow, the second round will always be, I think, Lagoon or something.
Yeah, it might be Lagoon, yeah.
So we are seeing a lot of these maps, and I'm not sure if that...
Open.
It might actually... It'll probably change next round. It might be like a different sort of map rotation. But that's okay, because today we are going to see two interesting players sort of face off. I do like sort of Tod. He has a very traditional play style that he always kind of sticks with. He's just blobs.
Yeah.
Double factory, and he has the ability to get a crazy amount of stuff. And then just have it in a ball and goes, ah, look at my stuff. And it's like, Tod, how do you have that many tanks?
Okay, but yeah, he will be going for the double war factory. Always an interesting choice against a GLA, so he is quite vulnerable to early tech terrors, etc. Not going for that third supply, just going to start balling out some gats and things like that. Yep. No technical out yet from Hodor out of his tunnels. Looks like he's going for a top tunnel as well as that bottom one that is secured. Yeah,
like with Tod, you never really see him go for an airfield or anything. You always just see him just spam units from two factories, and you know, I mean, he's playing Tank General, and why wouldn't you do that? That's how you play Tank General. I mean, it makes sense. Like, it's, you know, it's better than him going Nuke General, spamming Battle Masters, and then dying to a chain detonation.
Okay, well, looks like we'll be seeing the technical coming out. He's looking for a dozer. No, gonna go past the Gat. Gat's doing a lot of damage, though. Ooh, gets it down to about half.
What is that dozer doing there? Like,
I know.
Why are you there?
He was looking for a, oh, and that's a nice tech terror. He was looking for a worker that was there before. So,
oh, okay.
Yeah, Hodor's gonna move in on the other trucks as well. They're up the top. Oh, yes, please. Yes, please, RPGs. That'd be fantastic. Gonna take out one of the trucks. Gonna do a bit of splash damage on the second one.
Yeah.
Chasing it down. That's gonna be really, really nice. What an effective start.
He did kill one of the supply with the terrorists. He's going to get a free kill on that Battlemaster, free veterancy and scrap. And meanwhile, these RPGs killed both of the trucks. The Gats are moving in though, but still killing two trucks and a supply. That's a very efficient way to open the game up with a tech terror.
Yeah, we already have a Vet 1 Marauder out from Hodor. Yeah, with scrap. That's going to be dangerous.
Yep,
and he's moving in on the supply from the looks of things. Why is that supply there? Must be because the dozer was there, but like... Placement, guys.
It's not a very good spot to put your supply because it's so vulnerable and exposed now to all the harassment there, especially as there's a pretty nearby tunnel here. So three Marauders, actually, yeah, three Marauders, a couple RPGs. It's going to be hard to deal with. Marauders are pretty fantastic against Battlemasters.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Tod can't actually mine anything because... Oh, he's going to get that dozer too. Whoops. Free dozer for that Marauder, and I might even back off now. He might get that supply, but he's got to be careful with the Battlemasters and Gats around. Gets a free truck as well. Oh, it looks like he'll engage onto this.
Marauder sniping, the Gatling's pretty fast, backing it off. It's a good micro there from Tod, and now the Battlemasters are moving in, and they're pretty damn powerful once they get in range, and they're kind of gunning down through those Marauders. Just killed both of them, one of which being Scrap and the vetted one. So the Marauders, they got to kind of kite, like, because the Battlemasters, they're a lot more powerful when they're up and close, but Marauders, they have the range. Yeah. They're a little bit fast too, they just can't fire while moving. So you're going to kind of play around tunnels. That's why Scorpions are better aggressively, because they have that, they're fast and they have that hit and run rocket sort of style. I like how that Battlemaster is Vet 1. He must have got to get the upgrade when he first built it.
Yeah, when he first got it. That's quite interesting. We do see the middle supply going to Hodor now, so he does have the third supply. So 3 supplies up and running as well. I think there might be a tunnel network a little bit further down, or is there workers standing there? Okay.
There's a worker.
So yeah, it'd be nice to see if he got some more tunnels down, especially up the top and along the side, just to kind of give him a bit more vision on the map and just allow him some more routes for tech terrors, etc.
Yeah, we're going to have to see Rohan or Hodor, as is by this game, I mean Tod get a couple of flame tanks to kind of clear out these garrisons. Because if Rohan really fills these garrisons with RPGs, it's going to be hard for Tod to actually clear another technical moving in. Where is he going with that?
Oh, it's a tech terror and RPGs!
Oh, damn, the Marauders will be able to gun those Battlemasters down because they are retreating. The RPGs in the back line. Look at that, he's going to have another terrorist, and that will kill that. What?
What? Drinking out hardcore.
He ran through the Battlemaster.
Oh god.
And so I think that tech terror, it could have been a lot more effective. The Battlemasters, the Marauders were kind of not really utilizing. Getting some scrap though. Nice.
Yeah, he's going to grab that double scrap and move off. But yeah, that was quite nice right behind as well. So it made all of Todd's units focus the tech terror. And it's like, terrorists! And that meant the Marauders could actually do a lot more damage than they would have anyway. So
they weren't really being micro, were they?
Yeah,
they
it
were
wasn't
kind
fantastic.
Of, like, if they were kind of engaging or like full retreating, they weren't really doing either. They were kind of like half retreating, but they stuck around. I think if Rohan was a bit more decisive, it could have been a bit better for him. But still, doing a lot of damage though. Having double scrap Marauders is always very powerful to have, and they might actually just kill that supply with those RPGs for support.
Yeah, you're going to have to do it pretty fast though, because the Gats are moving in on the side. He really wants to deny that tunnel. The Battlemaster's going to get focused down with the RPGs, but the Gat's going to start cleaning them up. It's blocked off by the tunnel though.
That Marauder wasn't microed very well. He's going for the Gat and not for the Battlemasters. So Rohan throwing away a lot of these Scorpion tanks. Marauder tanks rather,
Marauders, yeah.
Not the best choice, but those Battlemasters with the Horde bonus were pretty damn powerful. It looks as though he will kind of repel this attack, but I reckon if Rohan was like really microing that quite well, he probably could have taken those out with those RPGs and with those Marauder tanks. That Flame tank won't be able to do a lot, and those Marauders are going to get free scrap as a result.
Yeah, I think it's going to get denied there, and that's another scrap going to the Marauders. Yeah, getting into a garrison, but being denied by the Flame tank, so we'll get a couple of the RPGs there during the engagement. It's still going to be really, really annoying. We do see Todd also has his prop center, I believe, on the side there. Yeah, got the prop up, which is quite nice. Definitely want to get that tech.
And the command center. I do also like how Todd, though, is killing as many RPGs as he can before he kind of loses that Flame tank. So might as well try and make as most use of it as you can. And so a pretty scary army here from Todd. He does have a lot of vet. A vet 3 Gatling tank combined with that ECM is going to gun down so many RPGs.
Yeah, it's crazy. And he's got that Overlord on the side there as well. And just with the Marauder RPG combo, that unit mixing is going to be really effective. He does have a second ECM coming out. ECM, what are you doing? You get back with that army. Horde bonus on those Battlemasters as well, ready to go. Got that another Overlord moving out. That tunnel has been scouted, buddy. You're going to lose that up the top there, Hodor. So he's just been mining off those 2 supplies in the background. I'm not sure if he has any black markets at the moment, Rohan. Have a look. He does have his palace now, and going for a black market as well.
Well, he has 2 barracks.
Yeah, barracks. There's a barracks going up there, yeah.
Maybe he wants to get some angry mobs in a Jarman, because basically Jarman and angry mobs, they take so long to build. So it's like, well, if you want to build a Jarman or mobs, you can't build terrorists in the meantime, but also
gotta get them ahead of time.
Battle buses are gonna be good, and when you have 2 barracks, you can really churn out a lot of RPGs, a lot easier than it is to spam tunnels. So Todd is moving out with a pretty scary army here, not quite using the formation move, which would be a good idea to keep them in formation. Yeah,
so going to be moving out there. That's quite a nice little lineup in a nice kind of a flat line, so you're getting a maximum DPS.
Oh, demo
but that's a demo bike coming out there. That's going to be quite fantastic. Going to be moving in now. Oh, does get the deny though.
Yeah, you got to use the demo bike in conjunction with something else. Like the Battlemaster was in first, the Battle Bus rather, and so sniping, trying to want to get his Battlemasters, but it's good micro there from both Todd and Hodor. I'm going to lose that Battlemaster. We're getting quite close.
Might get caught out by the Overlord though. Going to take a couple of shots. No, doesn't get shut down by the ECM, which is nice to see.
Oh, what?
That's a Marauder push out though. There's a lot of Marauders. The Battle Bus is going to be coming in from the side as well. That Gat's going to take a bit of damage. The Overlord might get caught out by the Battle Bus.
Now would be the time for the demo bike, but alas, it's getting pretty low. These Marauders are so powerful. The Battlemaster's aiming the Battle Bus, so these Marauders have free reign over this ground army.
Take out the Overlord. Take out the Overlord.
And then melting through them, especially with the RPGs, does actually call the retreat, but can he escape from these Marauder tanks? It doesn't look like he can, but he will get a fair bit of scrap. But actually, he's going to lose the scrapped ones. Oh, not the best move there, Hodor. You had the scrap, but you threw it away on your weaker Marauder tanks. If he kind of left it and took it later on, once the Battlemasters had retreated, it would have been a better move.
Yeah, and this is going to be a big push out as well. That's another 2 Marauders out from Todd, and I don't think there's another Battle Bus out yet from Hodor, but not a lot of GAT upgrades in there. We've only got the 1 GAT upgrade onto the Overlord, so RPGs will be quite effective.
Yeah, that was quite a nice battle there before from Rohan. Like, you had the Marauders and the Battle Bus on the flank to really kind of split up the army of Hodor, of Todd, and it made him focus the Battle Bus, so then his Marauders were just doing some damage in the back lines. Now, Todd will kind of clear out that barracks there. It wouldn't be a bad move, that will slow down that rocket troop production.
Yeah, probably fairly fantastic, and looks like we'll be seeing some GATs hopefully moving in soon into that army, and then it looks pretty unstoppable, to be honest. That's a lot of Overlords. We really have to see something special come out of Hodor to defend against this army.
I do want to see a Jarman. Jarman's just always doing against Overlords.
Even Angry Mobs. Angry Mobs are just like, well, that's a fun army. I like how you have no GATs there.
Yeah, exactly. Because GATs obviously, they can damage angry mobs, but not really well.
Yeah.
Not as well as like flame tanks and whatnot. Arty Strike will kill a couple of workers, not the supply though, because of that barbed wire upgrade.
Those Emperor Overlords are just so strong with the prop upgrade as well as the fact they've got that gap. I mean, look, that's like 4 Marauders trying to chase after 1 Overlord. Nope, nah, I'll just walk away from that, that's fine.
Yeah, it doesn't quite get there in the end. Jarman's going to be very, very crucial. Battle Busters aren't exactly the best when it comes to a lot of ECMs, and so it looks like Hodor's going to try and take down this supply. That's going to be very, very important because there goes half of the income. Hodor still is on 3 supplies, so he definitely has the economy lead here, but I think he's kind of spamming too many Marauders and not trying to get a Jarman.
Yeah.
Scud launchers can be nice as well.
A lot of ECMs in there. That's 4 ECMs. Pretty interesting unit mixing coming out. We do see the CC about to be finished as well.
Maybe Demo Rebel Ambush. He may get the Demo Rebel Ambush.
Does he have the points for it? Yes, please. Yes, please.
I hope he does indeed. I mean, the army's pretty blobbed. There it goes.
There we go.
Nice. Nice work. Didn't kill the Overlords, but gets basically all of the Gats and a couple of the ECM and Battle Masters. But meanwhile, look at that. Hodor's doing so much damage. The Marauders and the RPGs.
The Overlords are focusing the RPGs. What?
And look at that, and that's giving him the time to kind of muscle his way through those. I think he maybe would have been micing this battle. Look at the Jarman has arrived, and will snipe one of those. Does kill all of the Red Guards, so no capture there for Hodor, but did lose the Jarman, and so I think that went really bad for Tod, kind of losing that engagement to the Demo Rebel Ambush.
Yeah, that's not good at all. So, Tod does have those 3 Battle Masters, 3 Overlords there, sorry, but, I mean, at the same time, Hodor's completely ripping through the base of Tod. Rohan is going absolutely balls deep, and it's really hard to base race a GLA. They'll just like rebuild over here.
Tunnels.
Like, yeah, exactly. We've got a whole base over here, and just Tod won't be able to get there in time. He really needs to come back and defend his base. Please, Tod. You just can't do this. You really need to defend that base. You can beat that army, and then you can win, but you can't let him destroy your CC.
Didn't we already see this? Like, I think it was Tod against Rage or something, and Tod was like, yeah, I'll base versus GLA, and it's like, no!
No!
Don't!
Please don't do that.
I mean, granted, there are a lot of Marauders, but 2 Overlords, Vet 1, Emperor Overlords with Gats, with Prop Powers, with ECMs, with a Vet 3 Battle Master, no problems at all.
Well,
easy.
Yeah, I mean, he'll get his CC, which is important, but he lost his own, and now he's going to lose, like, a supply, like, war factories, and he's not going to be able to get there in time. He's going to lose another war factory at least. Wouldn't surprise me to see, so...
And it's not like Marauders are fast. They can't
really
exactly juke that well.
And they keep getting scrap as well. I mean, you've got a double scrap and a single scrap there, and they're just going to find more stuff to kill.
Whoa, that truck is spazzing out.
Yeah, hardcore. Driving around that scaffolding.
Yep, so now Tod's going to lose his base. He doesn't have the oil derrick, though. I think Lotus must have captured it. Oh, what? Speaking of Lotus...
Okay, that's fine.
She got the command center...
No,
was that a different game?
No, that was a different thing.
Oh, okay.
No. So you've got the arms dealer. They're going to be probably pushing down the side. That tunnel network's a bit close though, so that Lotus is going to be pretty fantastic.
Tod isn't out of this just yet. He does have the oil derrick, which I don't think Rohan actually realizes it.
He really needs his CC. I think if Tod can get his CC and get some powers going, that'll be really, really nice. So Lotus almost getting the cap onto the building there on the side.
He's throwing away Battle Masters. What is he trying to achieve apart from giving away Veteran Sick and Scrap? And now the Overlords have finally arrived, but there's not really any Battle Masters for support because he just threw them away. So not exactly the best micro there. Now ECM's getting thrown away. He's just really losing so many of these units. Look at that, 2 Vet 3 double scrap Marauders. That's scary.
The Overlord's getting caught out of position as well. The turn rate's being hardcore abused. And that's a Vet 3 double scrap Marauder.
There's 3 of them. There's 3 Vet 3 double scraps. Does lose one of them though. And now without that ground army,
yeah, it's just GG. Tod, man.
Slap, 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 slap. I mean, like, I'm trying to go through Tod's thought process. So he's sitting down and he's like, you know what? I think.
What do you think?
I think.
Yes, Tod?
If I let Rohan kill my entire base, get double scrap Marauders, get Vet 3, then I'll engage. The perfect moment to strike when my base is gone, he has Vet and he has scrap.
Yeah.
Why would I engage before? Because basically,
Super dumb.
Before that battle started, those Marauders had no scrap. They had no Vet.
They were done. They would have been done if you moved in those Overlords.
Marauders need scrap. Marauders need Vet. Emperor Overlords don't need scrap. They don't need Vet. They already have Vet.
Yeah.
They're already Vet 1. And because because they have that barricades upgrade, it takes a ridiculously long time to actually kill GLA buildings. But not only that, GLA, for the most part, they have higher DPS. Like, Marauders RPGs, they're going to do a lot more damage per second. They're going to kill buildings a lot faster than what...
Whereas Overlords are just tanky as hell, like tanky tanks. I mean,
and Battle Masters and ECMs. You can't kill buildings with ECMs. So, Yeah, look, I think that's the second time now. Tod really should have killed the
army of
in his
Rohan. I mean,
base.
he had that. Like, I mean, all he had to do was, I mean, he had the war factories at the top. Like, he might have lost his CC.
Yeah.
He would have lost that top base if he got a few gats out. All he needed was a few gats to deal with the RPGs, and then the Overlords would just rip through the Marauders. Like, it would have been ridiculous.
Because like what he could have done, he could have just left. Because there was like 2 Overlords, 2 ECMs, and a Battlemaster.
He could just let like
the Battlemaster.
Yeah,
leave the
Battlemaster,
Battlemaster there. Crush workers. Crush RPGs. You don't need to kill the base when you can just crush everything. Because there wasn't anything that Rohan could have pulled up that would have killed a Vet 3 Battlemaster, apart from the Jum, which was already killed. I think, so Tod really didn't play that smart, and not only that, as we saw, like, Rohan just kind of, Tod kept throwing away units. Yeah. And because every time he loses a unit, he's giving scrap, but not only that, because the Battlemasters are Vet 2, they give so much Vet. Like, if Tod just kept getting his units and just kept retreating them and just kept regrouping into a big army and then tackling on the army of Rohan, not only would have been a big army, but also it wouldn't have fed scrap and fed vetted, as we saw in a previous game we did where it was like Crew versus Tod, I think. Tod versus Crew, where Tod was balling out units into the base, and Crew just said, okay, I'm just going to sell everything. I'm going to retreat everything. He had a huge army, and he almost killed the army of Tod because he regrouped. He didn't give vet. He had, he sold his buildings. So, not exactly the smartest play from Tod.
Probably not.
So, it's always good to criticize, but, we're not flaming. We're not saying Tod.
Making suggestions.
Tod doesn't smell bad.
No.
I'm sure he smells great, but he definitely needs to work on his strategies and his tactics. Yeah. So, I think that'll sum it up.
Yeah, been a fun game. Well done. Of course, Rohan did a pretty good job that game. So,
I definitely like the Marauder Battle Bus micro in the end. But still,
good,
I think he definitely could improve on his Marauder micro. There were a couple of state engages that didn't quite go as well as they could have done. But, oh well. That's alright. No one's perfect.
Indeed. See you later, guys.
Bye-bye.